I went to school just to please my dad. Developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is the DerpBirds update. They had their Discord event last night. They didn't create a visual roadmap for anybody to look at that I can see yet, or it hasn't been released yet. Maybe they have created something, but there also wasn't a video like I thought they might have. So in the last video, when I said I would link a video, there isn't a video to link. So I took some notes from their event last night, and I'm going to talk about the notes while we just look at some of the floor pricing. The floor pricing last night before the video was 43, I believe, so it's up a little bit, nothing too crazy. But I'm going to be changing these based on how long the video goes, and we can look at the shards, the eggs, and the derplings. But these are the main derps, and that's what we're looking at for the first probably minute to minute and a half. Alright, so they released their Preds, and the Preds are the predators or the evil faction against the derplings. To get one of these, you'll need to trade in one egg along with one derpling or one derp. One egg is 100% needed, but the derpling or derp is the variable, I guess, that you can use. Now, the rarities will determine the percentage chance of how rare your pred is, and you can trade in more eggs to try to up the rarity. So in the video, they announced that the luck would be based on a 0 to 99 system, and they're not sure which parts are going to contribute to what, but they did announce that the virgin birds, so the ones that did not incubate, would give roughly a plus 30, so I'm assuming that's like a 30% chance of rarity. Maybe that's wrong, I'm not entirely sure, because they did say that if you were in the 90 to 100 luck score, that would put you in the top 10% chances of getting a rare bird. So I don't know if that means you have a 10% chance of getting a bird, or if you have a 90% chance of getting a rare bird. I'm not sure how all that's going to work. They haven't released anything 100% on that, but that is roughly how it's going to work out. Alright, so the rarity is not 100% on how they're going to do that. This was just a rough draft idea that they spoke about yesterday, and I'm just trying to go off of their rough draft, so there's some things that could probably change. But moving on, we're going to talk about why they're doing it this way. They have too many assets. They have 10,000 of these DerpBirds, they have 7,500 of the derplings, now they're creating Preds. On top of that, they have how many eggs? They've made a total of 11,000 eggs, so subtract that by 7,500 and you have about 4,000 eggs just kind of floating out there. So they're going to need to do something to help with this supply. They have a great community, but the community is not going to be able to support all these assets. So what they're trying to do is get rid of some of these and create the Preds to kind of create a burning system. However, these won't be burned. They're actually going to be stored. You can think of it as like being stored on their mothership is how they spoke about it yesterday. So the mothership's going to come down. It's going to take some of these eggs and some of these derps. A Pred's going to come down and they'll be locked away in the mothership. And maybe if Cardano grows in the future to some crazy amounts, maybe like Solana and ETH, and some people join the DerpBird community, but then maybe they'll re-release those. But until then, they're going to be stored up on the ship, adding more value to the people and holders of the original derps, Preds, and derplings. Alright, so the last thing that they spoke on was their faction war. And this is the coolest part about the whole thing, in my opinion. So the faction war is going to be a daily event for roughly a month, and you can choose to use your derpling to fight for Preds, or you can use your derpling to fight for the derps. Same thing with the Preds, you can use it to fight for either side. And there's going to be achievements as well. They announced that their achievement log, which I'll speak on that after this, is, if you played any video game in the last 10, 20 years, you get achievements for doing certain things. So one of their achievements is going to be, let's say, fighting for Preds for 30 days, which would mean you'd have to fight for Preds every single day. Or it might be fighting for derplings every single day. Now, the other thing they announced is Preds are also larger and will be stronger in the war than the derplings. But there's going to be a smaller amount of Preds in theory, so it's going to be interesting, and they're not sure how they're going to do the war. There is going to be this battle point system, however. So I'm quickly going to talk about how their achievement system works. And you get achievements by collecting derps, participating in the roadmap. I'm assuming maybe that's like a faction war like I spoke about, and socializing in the Discord. So achievements also grant you XP, and they're going to have an overall leaderboard for all time, and then a monthly leaderboard. That way people that are new can still compete in these giveaways, and their first giveaway is going to be 3,000 ADA for the first monthly leaderboard competition winners. So it'll be interesting to see how all that works. Now let's see all the achievements. So you collect a derp and you get, let's say, this derp holder, right? Let's say you just bought your first derp, you let them know, and you'll get 200 experience in theory. And master of baiting, ha ha ha. This is probably for incubating. So if you incubate a bird, you get 3,300 experience, which is quite a lot. I'm assuming it'll be just like all the other achievements where you do this one time and that's it, because people who have a lot of birds could incubate a lot and be way, way, way farther ahead than everybody else. So I think that'd be unfair. And then warming up, maybe that's like talking in the Discord. I don't know. But that's basically how it's going to work. There's going to be a ranking system. There's going to be people below, above you, as always. And you'll be competing for some ADA. So to earn battle points, you have to compete in daily wars. So every single time you compete in a war, then you will earn battle points. You can earn multiple battle points if you have multiple birds. So it'll be a set amount. And then whichever side wins that day will likely get more battle points. Last thing on battle points is there will be a multiplier as well. So for example, if your DerpBird has, we'll go back to derps for a second. If your DerpBird has, let's say, a bong, right? And the bong attribute is the attribute that they picked for the day, then all DerpBirds with a bong will get a multiplier effect for their battle points. So let's say the battle points are 10 battle points per daily fight, and let's say the multiplier is 2 to keep it simple, then every DerpBird that has a bong will get 20 battle points instead of 10. Now, how will we actually use these derp battle points? Well, there's going to be a crate system, and the only way to get these crates is to spend BP, battle points. Now the crates, I think, are the most hype part about the entire thing, and one of their mods or creators, I don't know who it was, actually cut him off, the speaker, and was like, yo, don't talk about this anymore. Like, we need to finalize all this. But it's, so I don't know, this is really cool. But the crates will have either ADA prizes, other NFT prizes from other projects, or it'll have parts, and these parts will be combined to create another NFT that will be extremely useful in the future for derps. I'm not sure what it is, they haven't spoken on it yet, but they said that they're customizable, and you can actually put your name on this in their metadata. So whatever part it is, maybe it's like a giant bird or a legendary bird, I don't know. But it's going to be customizable. You'll be able to customize it to your own name. If you want to be a piece of crap, you know, you can name yourself piece of crap, and it'll forever be that piece of crap NFT. Who knows what it's going to be, but they seem pretty hype on it. I like the idea of the war. This gives people something daily to do. It'll keep interaction up, which I think is a great idea. And on top of that, there's a reason for it. So this is pretty much the entire update on derps. They still haven't had anybody create the full 25 shards. I think the top holder at the moment has 17. So if he did want to finish, he would have to spend a lot of ADA to get all of these. But yeah, that's basically the update. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. Maybe make a comment, be like, yo, you look like a piece of crap. I'd be like, thank you. I really appreciate that kind comment. But anyways, guys, get outside, see your family, see your friends. Have a great day. Peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.